Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Craft on Your Own. My name is Teja Reddy. I'm a software professional. Today I'm here to bring the usage of Atlassian, Jira, and Confluence into your IDE. How can you maximize your productivity using your Jira and Confluence pages directly by updating tickets or even pages directly from IDE. So if you see the current configuration here of the GitHub Copilot, you don't see any Atlassian server here. So what shall we do to bring it in here? So this is basically to communicate with MCP servers, whatever the configuration you're seeing here. So we have to add the Atlassian MCP server configuration in here such that you can directly communicate to the Atlassian, Jira, and Confluence pages using GitHub Copilot. So we have to search for the MCP servers. So before proceeding there, you have to enable it. Like when you click on the browse MCP servers, you will be asked to enable the MCP servers marketplace. Once you do that, once you install the Atlassian, what happens is MCP server. So you'll be asked to authenticate. This will take you to authenticate the MCP server, where you have to just allow some access to Visual Studio Code. It's a OAuth based authentication. You can do that easily. So just approve it. So if you are not able to see the pop-up of the authentication, what you see is something like this. Currently it is running because it is already authenticated. So if it isn't authenticated, there will be an option to connect. So if you click on connect, it will take you to the login page, basically OAuth, where you have to provide the access to the Visual Studio Code. So once it's done, also install the Atlassian extension. We are just installing the Atlassian extension just to get the visually more effective. So where you'll be able to see your Jira tickets, and also you can configure other things, Bitbucket and all. But for now, if you see, this is my Jira work items. There are two filters I have created in Jira boot. One is my open tickets, the other is the open tickets where it's unassigned. To log into the extension of Atlassian, you have two options. One is login with OAuth, the other is login with API token. If you want to use API token, you can go to your accounts in your Atlassian website, and there you can create the API token and paste it here to authenticate. So if you see now, you are able to see the Atlassian here, MCP server. So when this comes in, when an MCP server is added to your GitHub Copilot, it will be able to interact with the MCP server directly. So if you see, currently these are my open tickets which are assigned to me. These are the open tickets which are unassigned. Plenty of options. Opus 4.5 would be much better when you want to run in an agent mode, where it will be able to run without much intervention of an user. But it's a costly option where it eats up all your tokens very fast, as it requires 3x tokens. I'm going with the Grokut first one, where I'm saying, please fetch my open tickets in Jira boot assigned to me, and start implementing the code as for the ticket description or the summary. Once I do that, what it does, based on the user input, it will try to make a query or fetch the information from the Atlassian MCP server, as I asked it specifically to fetch it from there. So it is making calls there. So while it is doing that, let's go to the Visual Studio Professional and see how we can configure it. So in the Visual Studio Professional, go to the extensions. You'll see an option called MCP registries. Once you open that, you see this. There you can search for the Atlassian and just install it. Once it installed, it will show a pop-up. When it shows you a pop-up, say the install and edit. So it brings you this JSON file. If you see there, you'll be seeing options there, like it's already cached, so it's able to reconnect. I can reconnect directly, but when you're doing for the first time, you'll be able to see an option called connect. When you do that, it takes you to the OAuth page where you have to provide access to your Visual Studio Professional in the Atlassian. Once it's done, you'll be again able to see all the options in the configuration as you've seen in the Visual Studio Code for the MCP server. So once you see that, you can just make a request here saying fetch your open items or fetch unassigned items currently in the board and get those tickets and ask it to work on it. See, I'm saying it to fetch a open bug in the Jira board and assign to me and start the code implementation. So those were the open items which are unassigned to anyone. So let's see what GitHub Copilot does now. I just said assign to me, not to change any status. So probably I don't think it will change the status. What it does, it just assign to me and start implementing the code. If you see, it says run update Jira issue. Okay, let's see what happened. See, the bug has been assigned to me now. There is no longer bug in the open tickets because the filter says just unassigned. If you see my open tickets in here, you won't be able to see that as well because the status filter is for the in progress and in review. If I select to do as well, then you can see here the bug has come in where it's assigned to me now. So this is how easy you can use it, Jira board and Confluence pages directly from your IDE. Thanks to the AI and the MCP servers where you are able to, be much more productive just using your Copilot. It's not limited to just Visual Studio Professional or VS Code. You can use it in any IDE. I hope currently all the IDEs support Copilot now, so you'll be able to configure MCP servers easily in all of them. Thank you for watching the video. If you like it, you know what to do. Please like and subscribe.